I'm Claire Dawson, 38 years old, and I never imagined my own family could turn on me so brutally. It was Christmas dinner in Lincoln, Nebraska, the table buzzing with holiday chatter, the smell of roasted turkey mingling the cinnamon and pine, the soft glow of the lights reflecting off ornaments I had carefully polished and arranged. I had spent hours preparing, trimming the tree, folding napkins into intricate shapes, arranging plates and glasses just so, marinating the turkey, brushing pies until golden, my hands sore from work that had been relentless for days. Yet it all felt worth it. A chance to give my family warmth and joy, to create a moment where we could all laugh and remember better times. And then Dad's voice cut through the festive atmosphere like a blade, sharp and merciless. "You are just a burden. We want to live without you. Get out right now." The words hit like ice against my chest. Mom, Marianne, sat there swirling her wine glass, giggling as if this was a joke, saying nothing. Julia, my sister, stared at her plate, avoiding my gaze entirely. The guests froze mid-bite, forks suspended. In that moment, all the late nights paying bills, selling my graphic design studio to cover Dad's mounting medical expenses, bailing Julia out of her failed freelance ventures, working extra hours while my own dreams slipped further away, the constant worry, the sleepless nights, every sacrifice flashed before me. I stood slowly, gripping my coat, refusing to let a tear fall, and walked into the biting Nebraska night, snow crunching beneath my boots, the cold wrapping around me like a harsh embrace, whispers trailing from the open door. I had given everything, my time, my energy, my love, my money, and this was the thanks I received? My mind raced with memories of nights spent crying silently in my car, questioning if I had done the right thing. Mornings waking up to invoices, bills, emails, a relentless cycle that never ended. I spent that night at Ethan's house, suitcase rattling in the trunk. He opened the door before I could knock, concern soft in his eyes. "You okay?" he asked, pulling me into a hug. I nodded, throat tight, sting of Dad's words still raw. Inside his small living room, surrounded by familiar smells and warmth, I felt some semblance of peace. I logged into my bank account, hands trembling, seeing the joint account shared with Julia meant for family bills, down over $10,000, multiple transfers labeled Julia's boutique project. All that I had poured into the family funneled away without a word, cold anger surging through me. Nights spent designing logos, sending proposals, managing clients while paying for everything at home flashed vividly. I opened the utilities portal, Dad's words echoing, "We want to live without you." Fine, let's see how they manage. One by one, I canceled auto payments. Electric, water, mortgage, each click freeing me from the chain of responsibility that had bound me for decades. Ethan stirred his coffee quietly, watching me. "You sure about this?" he asked. "They made their choice, now I'm making mine," I said, liberation washing over me. The first phone call came 2 days later. "Dad, Robert," voice booming. "Claire, the electric company says the payment bounced. What did you do?" I let him rant while sipping tea, calm. "I did exactly what you asked, Dad. You said you wanted to live without me. Now you are." Silence. Then he hung up. A week later, Mom called, crying, "Claire, the water's been shut off. How could you do this to us?" I almost laughed at the hypocrisy. "Goodbye," I said, ending the call. Julia exploded on Facebook, paragraphs of blame, painting herself as the victim. Comments poured in, some sympathetic, many skeptical. I didn't reply. Truth revealed itself in time. Cracks widened fast. Mortgage behind, lights out,
Julia's boutique project collapsing entirely.
While they scrambled, I poured myself into rebuilding. Ethan cleared half his garage. I set up a small desk, old laptop, printer, the rebirth of Dawson Design Studio. Weeks later, old clients found me again, remembering my designs, reliability, creativity. One referred another, soon swamped with projects. Nights turned into early mornings, exhaustion different now. It was for me, not ungrateful people. I worked on branding, designing flyers, logos, websites, learning marketing strategies, negotiating contracts, attending networking events, meeting clients in cafes, presenting proposals. Every completed project fueled a fire inside.
3 months later, my studio had tripled clients. I moved out of Ethan's, rented a bright office downtown, logo gleaming on the door, keys in hand, knowing I built this alone. Calls from family kept coming, first angry, then desperate, then silence, the sweetest sound I had ever heard. Mornings filled with client calls, emails, sketches, late-night tweaks, small victories accumulating. Ethan staying late, cooking dinners, laughing over minor disasters, love growing quietly amidst chaos.
One spring evening, a surprise dinner in my office. Champagne, lilies, nervous smiles. Ethan knelt. "Claire, you've carried the weight of people who never deserved you. Let me stand by you. Will you marry me?" Tears blurred my vision. "Yes," whispered. Freedom, love, future built myself. Boundaries learned, self-worth reaffirmed. Sometimes the best revenge is walking away thriving. Lost a family but gained independence, career, life wholly my own. Days filled with work, growth, small celebrations, watching clients happy, studio expanding, reputation building, friends noticing glow. Ethan always near, supporting, cheering, holding, life imagined returning in new form. Challenges faced and overcome, nights reflecting on past sacrifices, gratitude for lessons learned, joy of designing without guilt, living without unappreciative family, slowly becoming known as designer who delivered, confident, thriving, loved, independent, unshackled, walking through downtown Lincoln streets, breathing freely, life now mine, completely, fully, without compromise. Each step forward testament to rebuild, succeed, find love on my own terms. Family calls fading, success's voice, choices, power, happiness my own. Evenings walking hand in hand with Ethan through park, lights reflecting on water. Profound lesson realized, leaving past behind, cutting chains, discovering true strength, building life no one can threaten, finding freedom, love, purpose. Claire Dawson, free, independent, thriving, loved, respected, finally at peace.